Imagine starting with nothing more than a passion for fitness. No massive company, no millions of followers, no global audience, just a commitment to improving yourself every single day. Now, imagine turning that passion into a worldwide fitness brand, inspiring millions of people, building a successful business, and becoming one of the most respected names in the fitness industry. That is exactly what Hanna Öberg accomplished. Today, millions know her name, but her success story didn't begin with fame. It began with discipline. This is the story of Hanna Öberg. Before the followers, before social media fame, before brand partnerships, before fitness programs, Hanna was simply a young woman passionate about health and fitness. Like many people, she started with a goal: to become stronger, healthier, and more confident. At the time, there was no guarantee that fitness would become a career. No guarantee that millions would eventually follow her journey. But one thing separated Hanna from many others: consistency. She kept showing up, day after day, workout after workout, long before anyone was watching. And that consistency would eventually change everything. Because what started as a personal journey was about to become something much bigger: the social media breakthrough. As Hanna shared more of her fitness journey online, people started paying attention. Not because she promised shortcuts, not because she sold unrealistic expectations, but because she was authentic. Viewers connected with her honesty, her results, and her commitment to helping others improve their lives. Slowly, her audience began growing. Then it grew faster and faster, until what began as simple fitness content became a movement followed by millions. But gaining followers was only the beginning. The real challenge was turning attention into something lasting, building a brand. Many influencers become popular. Few build businesses. This is where Hanna's story becomes especially interesting. Instead of relying solely on social media, she focused on creating long-term value. Fitness programs, training resources, educational content, business opportunities. She wasn't just building an audience. She was building an ecosystem. And that decision helped transform her from content creator into entrepreneur. The result? A fitness brand with global reach. But success brings new challenges. And Hanna was about to discover that firsthand. The pressure of success. The larger your audience becomes, the greater the expectations. Millions of people begin paying attention, watching, judging, comparing. The pressure can be overwhelming. Many creators struggle to maintain momentum. Others burn out completely. Yet Hanna continued growing, not because the journey became easier, but because she remained focused on the same principles that started everything: discipline, consistency, and self-improvement. The very lessons she taught her audience. Why people trust Hanna. Fitness is filled with trends, new programs, new promises, new shortcuts. Yet audiences continue returning to creators they trust. And trust isn't built overnight. It's earned over years of showing up, delivering value, and staying authentic. This is one reason Hanna has remained influential in an industry that changes constantly. People don't simply follow her workouts. They follow her mindset. And mindset often creates longer-lasting results than motivation alone. But perhaps Hanna's biggest achievement isn't her business. It's her impact. Inspiring millions. Around the world, people begin fitness journeys every day. Many quit. Some continue. A few completely transform their lives. For countless followers, Hanna became part of that transformation. Her content encouraged people to become healthier, stronger, more confident, and more disciplined. That's a powerful legacy. Because true influence isn't measured only by followers. It's measured by lives changed. And for many people, Hanna's message arrived exactly when they needed it most. Which raises one important question. What comes next? The future. Today, Hanna Öberg is recognized as one of the most respected names in fitness. She has built an audience, a brand, and a business. But perhaps the most impressive part of her journey is that it all started with a simple decision: to improve herself. One workout at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. And that reminder may be the most valuable lesson of all, because extraordinary results often begin with ordinary actions repeated consistently. Hanna Öberg's story proves that success rarely arrives overnight. It is built through discipline, consistency, patience, and the willingness to keep going when progress feels slow. From fitness enthusiast to global entrepreneur, her journey continues inspiring millions around the world. And her story reminds us that sometimes the greatest transformation isn't physical. It's becoming the person you once dreamed of being. If you enjoyed discovering Hanna Öberg's incredible journey, subscribe to Model Archives for more stories about fitness icons, influencers, supermodels, entrepreneurs, and rising stars. And tell us in the comments, what habit has had the biggest positive impact on your life? We'll see you in the next story.